Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful town, there lived a young boy, full of dreams, questions, and the innocence of childhood. It was summer, the sky was bright, the days long, and the boy had come to visit his grandfather, kind man with a slow walk, a warm smile, and eyes that carried the weight of many life lessons. The boy loved spending time with his grandpa. They would play, laugh, and tell stories for hours. But one day, as they sat under the shade of a tree, the boy grew curious and asked, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be successful. Can you tell me how to do that?" The old man looked at his grandson, nodded gently, but didn't say a word. Instead, the next morning, he took the boy to a nearby nursery. There, he bought 2 tiny plants. When they returned home, he did something unusual. He planted one of the small plants inside the house, in a comfortable clay pot by the window. The second one, he planted outside, in the open ground, exposed to sun, wind, rain, and whatever nature had to offer. The boy looked confused. "Grandpa," his grandfather smiled and asked, "Which plant do you think will grow better in the future?" The boy thought for a moment and replied, "The one inside, of course. It's safe. No storms, no animals, no rain to damage it." The grandfather simply nodded and said, "Let's see, my boy, time will tell." Years passed, life moved on, and seasons changed. 4 years later, the boy, now older, wiser, and more curious, returned to visit his grandfather again, the same sparkle in his eyes. But this time, he remembered something. "Grandpa," he said, "years ago I asked you how to be successful. You never answered me." The old man chuckled softly and said, "I didn't forget. Come with me." He took the boy to the plant that had been growing inside the house. It had grown a little taller than before, but still small, delicate, and thin. Its leaves looked fresh, but its trunk was weak. Then he led him outside, to the spot where they had planted the other one. And what the boy saw left him speechless. A tall, powerful tree now stood there, full of branches, spreading its shade across the yard, dancing with the wind. Birds sang in its branches. Its roots ran deep. "Grandpa, how?" the boy asked in amazement. "How did this small plant grow into this giant tree, when the one inside hardly changed?" His grandfather turned to him and said, "My child, the plant inside had safety, but it didn't grow much. It never faced the sunlight. It never felt the rain. It never had to stand firm in a storm. But because of that, it also never grew strong. But this one, this tree you see now, it faced everything. Burning sun, pouring rain, thunderstorms. It swayed, but it never gave up. Every struggle forced its roots to dig deeper. Every hardship made its trunk stronger. And every challenge turned it into the tree you see before you today." The boy stood quietly, staring at the tree, the truth unfolding in his heart. His grandfather placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "The same is true for life. My son, if you live inside your comfort zone, untouched by struggle, you may stay safe, but you'll remain small. But if you're willing to face the world, to be uncomfortable, to take risks, to endure failures and learn from them, then you will grow, and not just grow. You will become strong, unshakable." In that moment, under the shade of the tree that once was a tiny plant, the boy finally understood success isn't about avoiding pain. It's about using that pain to grow. It's not about staying safe. It's about becoming strong enough to face the storm. So the next time you're struggling, the next time life feels tough, remember the tree, because the same storm you fear today might be the very thing that helps you rise tomorrow. Don't wish for an easier life. Wish for the strength to endure a harder one. because true success is not found in comfort, it's found in courage.